Uh, Sam, do the intro.
Hi, hello. I am Sam. This is Lawson. Michael's not here because he is not awake, and we need
Yeah, we
to
are
record.
very late. I would like to apologize on behalf of the 18-member crew that we have that were late by 2 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not our fault though.
Yeah, it's not our fault. After School Club 5. 5? Is it 5? Yeah, it's episode.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright. Which one do you want to talk about, Sam?
Vacation. Both of our vacations.
Alright, who goes first?
You.
Alright, I went on vacation to an island somewhere. I'm not going to say where. I don't know why I wouldn't say where, because I'm not there anymore.
Survivor Island.
Yeah, I went to the Survivor Island. It was really a lot of fun. I stayed there for a couple days. I got, snow globe. I got another snow globe. If you didn't know, I can't remember if I said this in the first episode, but I add a snow globe for every place I go to for a vacation.
Yeah.
I just, get some on the side. But,
I used to do that with cards, but I've kind of just, lost all of the cards that I collected.
some people also do it with spoons, which I am okay with.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. They're, spoons for each, I think it's state. But, yeah, we were there. I saw some fish.
Wait, Lawson, you mean to tell me that you don't eat every single bowl of cereal that you consume with your Rhode Island spoon?
My Rhode Island spoon? Nah, I prefer the Toronto, Canada spoon. That's
I'm disappointed.
But, yeah. We were on an island. It wasn't far off. There was, a single bridge going off the island. But, it was a lot of fun. It was really, really creepy. We went to this pier. It was the pier of the entire island on, at night. It was, 12. There were a bunch of people there fishing. It looked like a scene from a movie where it's, a marketplace. Everyone's got, fish, and there's fishing. But, the coolest thing was you could, look into the, dark water below, and every once in a while you'd see, a dolphin or a tuna or a shark sometimes.
Oh, yo, what? That's sick.
Yeah, you could see them sometimes. But the creepiest part, the entire time, and my family also acknowledged this, I know I'm not going insane, there was a really, not a really loud, but, an eerie, sirens? Do you remember those?
Yeah, the girls.
It sounded like one of those. It was just, a constant, not ringing, but just a solid tone that went the entire time. And I don't know what it was, but it was really creepy. And I got anxiety while I was there. I got really anxious.
That is weird.
I got to see sharks.
Yeah. Seeing fish in the water is just really cool, though. Yeah,
but it was
Wait, what were you saying?
Sharks. So it was kind of scary because at the end of the pier there was this circular place with the bathrooms and stuff in the middle, and then the wire floor was mostly in there, so you could look down and the black ocean would be right below you, and it was far off the shore. It was 100 feet or so.
Yeah, I really like water.
Just not at night. I'm okay with water.
I've always just
I don't like water at night when I know that there are sharks in there. That's not a good.
I used to play Pokemon a lot throughout my entire childhood, and water was my favorite type or whatever they called it. My favorite race in Pokemon. I don't know. And I just always enjoyed the water. That is a good segue to I was thinking about my vacation was. My vacation was at this camp that I went to. I'm not gonna say the name, but they basically have this big lake, and I went and I worked there for a month straight, and it was a ton of fun. I met a ton of people, and just recently, I went and just was there with my family for 3 days, and it was a lot of fun. My brother took my Jordan 12s, and so basically I'm gonna explain the whole story. We did this game thing there where you took an egg. There was a mud pit. You took an egg from the mud pit, put it on a spoon, took it out to this area to the lake. Then there would be people who would take the egg, swim it out to a canoe in the middle of the lake, and put the egg in the canoe. Whoever got the most eggs won. I was a swimmer. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
And And basically, since there were a bunch of eggs, obviously, and the losing team had their leader get egged, but we were on the losing team. But I got access to an egg, and I smashed it on my brother's head. So he gets all above my Jordans when we get to the mud pit. He takes one, so he had an egg. He was about to egg me, and then I noticed there when he had my shoes, he didn't have the egg anymore. But I didn't really care. So he takes my shoe, throws it in the mud pit, and then drops the other one. I go grab the shoe from the mud pit. I'm like, dude, why would you do that? This is a nice shoe. And he was like, check your other shoe. And the egg was in my other shoe. One of those like magician things where they're like where the quarter go, check your ear or something, you know? Like check your pocket. It was sick.
Where'd the quarter go? Check in between your cheeks.
Yeah. The quarter's not there, just you need to.
Just check for me.
Yeah. I'm curious. I really like that game though. And by the way, if my microphone quality sounds bad, my mic broke. Like my other microphone broke, so I'm just using the one from the first episode. I had a better mic.
Will you be able to fix it?
Maybe.
So that was your vacation.
Yes. That was funny. But Lawson, tell us what you did after the vacation, or rather, what you
got the new
got. Other than the sword that you talked about on the other
friend. New
little buddy.
So basically, for the past, 1 or 2 years, I've been constantly waging war on my parents to let me get a child.
Yeah,
not a child.
An unnamed animal.
An animal. It's a creature, it's not a child. It is a child. It's only a year old now.
Oh, my cat's a year old.
But, finally, they let me get it after I went on vacation. After a year. Ludwig, the leopard gecko, is now sitting right next to me. He's asleep.
The best animal ever. Actually, no. My cat is better.
Nah.
My cat would destroy Ludwig in a fight.
He would, but, Ludwig is too cool to die.
My cat would eat him.
My
cat would just sit on him
my
and
precious
he would
little
die.
man understands that dying isn't cool.
Ludwig understands that to win the fight, you must avoid the fight.
Yep.
But yeah.
He sleeps most of the day.
Tell about him though. Describe him to them.
Really cute. He's constantly got a smile on his face. He just looks like he's smiling all the time. He's got snake eyes. All leopard geckos look different. I didn't really know this. I thought they all had the pattern, but a couple are just blank and pale looking. Some are gray. But
like you?
He's he's got a white underbelly, and he's got black spots all over his body. And he's a cute man. Also, something I didn't know. They have 5 fingers, and it looks like they have hands. Just thought.
Do they have thumbs?
It looks like they have thumbs. They have 5 fingers on each hand.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your leopard geckos. Having a leopard gecko would be cool. The way they move. I'm just assuming this, but from what I've seen at zoos and stuff, the way they move, it's kind of like a fish, but no water. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you
no water would be flying.
As long as you have stuff. Okay, well, they just move around everywhere.
He's not very fast. Oh, also, I was talking about this with Sam before we started the recording, but just the other day, I let a cricket, since I caught a cricket outside, I let a cricket into his tank to see if he could eat, because he hasn't been eating, which, that is normal. He just moved into a new place, and it's normal when animals, get adopted or something, they won't eat for a little bit. But I wanted to see what he would do if there was a cricket in there, so I put it in there, and for the past, 2 days, him and the cricket have been, constantly searching for each other. Well, the cricket has been playing, they've basically been playing cat and mouse with each other.
But, no catching.
Yeah. Ludwig is a really, I don't know if this is all leopard geckos, but he literally acts like a wind-up toy when he's about to, try and eat it. He'll stand really still, and then for like a second, his tail will spaz out. It'll move like faster than any other time. It'll like go in all directions, and then it'll like launch forward and try to eat it.
Yeah, leopard geckos seem really cool. They're kind of like those desk animals, you know, that they just like sit at your desk and you watch them.
He doesn't like really being held, which is understandable. He doesn't really know me. I know he knows I exist.
That's the extent of your relationship.
Yep. I have to rescue him sometimes. The first day he was here, he got his foot caught in a bramble, like this little substrate in his cage, and he fell over into his water bowl, and I had to rescue him.
Yeah. He seems really cool.
Ludwig is cool.
I think you need to get a nanny cam, so that like if he kills,
I want to be able to have a gecko cam just like attached at all times.
Remember when I had a webcam and I would like always have my camera on and I just like put it on cat cam whenever my cat was in the room.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was funny.
That was funny. Oh, I also got Snapchat for the first time the other day. I just kind of put it off. I didn't really want to. It's like Messenger, but if Messenger had dementia and constantly forgot everything you texted within 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't really like Snapchat, how it just deletes stuff. But that's also like the whole point of it.
It's not a very fun and innovative new piece of technology, is it? It just deletes everything you own.
Yeah. I mean, it's just really nice how convenient it is to send pictures. That's the only reason I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really easy to send an image.
Yeah. Anybody who cares about streaks, though, is stupid.
So this is now editing Lawson in post. I had to take a call from someone, so that's why this conversation got cut. And the conversation is going to get back to normal in 3, 2, 1. Alright, now, what's going on?
Oh, I was just about to talk about Breaking Bad because that was our third topic, and
yeah.
I'll try and talk about it to avoid spoilers.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, we hate our viewers.
Yeah.
It's about this. Well, no, there's no point in describing it. There's no point in describing it because.
What's that one guy? Huel? He's like the fat dude. He dies.
It's just about.
Everybody dies.
It's just about a guy named Walter White who's a chemistry teacher, and also a really, really good chemist who gets diagnosed with lung cancer and is really poor, so he starts making meth. And my favorite, it's one of my favorite shows, and it's probably one of the best shows ever. Hayden says that The Walking Dead is better, but I disagree. And I think that it's a very good debate, but we have not seen The Walking Dead, me and you. I think that the reason, they're both really good shows, but I think that Breaking Bad has better characters. The Walking Dead is really good character development, but Breaking Bad is better characters.
Yeah, the best.
Already.
Yeah, Breaking Bad has really great characters.
The characters are amazing. Like Mike, that one bald old dude.
Oh, yeah.
He is the best character ever.
My favorite is Gus. He's cool.
Gus is also amazing. Have you gotten to his backstory yet, Lawson? Okay.
I'm gonna cut out every single time I say a spoiler. I've already said like 8. Most of them were jokes.
Yeah, no, you said like Walter Jr. dies.
Did you know that they were actually considering killing off Walter Jr. at one point?
Why?
I don't know. I mean, Vince Gilligan, he went up to his writers and he proposed that Walt... and they like...
Guys, what if we killed off Walter Jr.?
Guys, hear me out. I really hate children, so I got an idea. What
if we kill off Holly? Yeah, she doesn't.
I took a second to remember who Holly was.
Yeah, I hate her so much just because of the lack of importance she has.
Like, it was important first because like she was gonna be born and then she gets born and she just like is left behind in the dust.
Yeah, I think the only important part in the story was when like Skylar goes and like figures out that they stole the tiara for Holly or something.
Yeah.
But that has like nothing to do with the story at all.
The tiara.
Yeah.
That was never really resolved. What happened?
I have no idea.
Did she steal it or not?
I just remember she was like in the store, got accused of shoplifting, called Marie, and then like that was the end of it.
Yeah.
It was dumb. Alright. Yeah, I just Breaking Bad. It's just the characters. If you haven't seen it, I would most definitely recommend watching it. It is it's most definitely the best live action show I've seen, at least. There are some animes that are better. Oh, let's talk about Stone Ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so me and Lawson. This is why I'm glad that we don't have Hayden, actually.
Yeah,
Hayden and Michael. They both hate JoJo's.
Yeah.
They both hate JoJo's.
They just don't like the art style, which JoJo actually is my favorite art style.
Yeah, it has a really good art style. It's such a good show. Let's talk about each part.
All right.
And why they're good.
Didn't watch
part one
because I just did not care.
So I'll explain why it's good. It's short. You can finish it in like 2 days. Gets you introduced to the world. The first episode is like really, really entertaining, just because it's really good at world building, and it's just like a good short series. I don't remember too much about it though. I'm going to be completely honest.
Part 1 and 2 are the shortest. It's like condensed into one
season,
and then the rest are all 1 season long in total.
Yeah, part 2 though. Part 2 wasn't. Yeah, you can explain it. Yeah. You can describe
it. I did like it. I just enjoyed it. There's nothing too amazingly like good about it. It's nothing special. It's just like fun to watch. It's just pure entertainment.
Wait, what was the guy's name again in this one?
A lot of guys. Joseph?
No, the main character. Yeah. Oh yeah, Joseph. That's what it was. Yeah, Joseph is probably my favorite JoJo so far.
And then Caesar.
I just really like him. And then when he says
Caesar is very Italian.
Caesar. Who's Caesar?
Caesar Zeppeli, is that it? Because it's like the Zeppeli bloodline with.
Oh yeah. He's the bad guy. He's the bad guy, right?
No. The 3 bad guys are Cars, Lamu, and
the Pillarmen.
Yeah,
the Pillarmen. That was also the best antagonist in my opinion.
I'll get to my favorite everything.
I think Dio was shallow in my opinion.
My favorite everything is in one single part, which I will talk about.
Don't spoil anything.
I won't. I'll try not to.
Part 3 is also really good. Part 3 is centered around Dio. I just wish that part 3 had an actual story. Like, it's literally just one goal, and then there's Jotaro, and he's just trying to get to the end.
Yeah, there's not really...
Jotaro is really good. I love Jotaro.
He's
my second favorite. It's Joseph, then Jotaro. Mm-hmm. I think that Jotaro is better than old Joseph, though.
I do like old Joseph.
Old Joseph on his own, Jotaro is better. But Joseph and... regular Joseph and old Joseph combined.
And the others are Kakyoin, Polnareff, and Avdol.
Oh, yeah.
And then Iggy. Iggy is also cool.
Oh, I love Iggy. I like Polnareff a lot, though.
Dog. And I like the reveal for Iggy. They were building up to it like it was a human, and then they showed it and it's a dog.
I hated the first episode that Iggy was introduced. Also, I didn't really like it when they got to Egypt, up until they battled... What was the guy's name? The gambler? That's the best episode of JoJo's. Darby is the best episode of JoJo's ever. The best 2 episodes.
It was so good. Just like all the betting. There's not really a whole lot of action, and it makes sense story-wise. It's not like, oh, I could kill you, but for plot convenience, I'm going to fight you in a game of cards.
I don't think he could have killed him.
Yeah. They couldn't have, or else...
Well, they didn't want to, because they didn't want to cause, like, a disruption, you know?
Because basically, this isn't really a spoiler, but the Darby guy had this stand that could, anybody who bet against, and if they think they're gonna lose, like, enough, like, they just admit to themselves that they're gonna lose, he takes their soul. And he took the soul of, was it, like, Polnareff?
Yeah, Polnareff and Joseph.
Yeah. So they could...
And chose it in a poker chip.
Polnareff and Joseph would die, so they had to fight him in a game of cards.
It's sick, because poker chips are dope. I love poker.
And Jotaro did. Yeah. And he won in a really cool way.
Yeah, you have to watch that episode.
He literally like intimidated him until he died.
It was cool.
It was pretty great.
We did just spoil it though. The real ones know. The real ones know already. So
I can just cut it out. It's all good.
And then part four. Part 4
Part 4, best part. That's my favorite
Part 4 is...
I want to address this one. Part 4
really good.
is the best part for many reasons. It has the best friend character, you know, the usual.
Oh, yeah.
Okuyasu, he's awesome. What's the other guy? What's that?
I forgot. The short green guy. He's
oh,
in...
yeah, Shigechi.
He in the manga for part 5. It like literally just came out in the time of releasing this. I've had access to it for a while though, because I got it illegally.
Thank you for.
That's like an inside joke. I didn't get it illegally. I bought it from Barnes and Nobles before it was meant to be released.
He totally got it illegally.
Yeah.
Continue.
And then I also tried to sell it on Facebook for $100, and a bunch of people. I didn't actually try to, but a bunch of people were like, "Dude, you can get this in manga shops."
That is
like it's called a pre-release. You're such a scummy human. Like, shut up. It was annoying.
Did people actually say that?
Yes. I was not gonna sell that. It was just a joke.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Shigechi.
Yeah.
This part out. Maybe.
I like that kid. But Lawson, you go.
Spoiler involved. But anyways, Josuke, he's the main character, best shoujo. He is very cool. He's got epic hair. If anybody makes fun of his hair, he beats them to death, which I also thought was cool.
And it's so funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny, since his hair gets spiky when he's angry. And then they go into a house. He meets the guy named Okuyasu, who also tried to kill him, but then they became friends. That's the theme with part 4, is that usually with other ones, they'll kill them if, you know, they try to kill the main characters. But the main tactic is to just become friends with them.
Except for the villain.
Yeah, except for the villain. The villain.
Kira.
Best villain in JoJo, and also possibly the best villain in manga or anime, because he's amazing. He's a guy. And what I don't like about it, it really is a filler part, because, like, it doesn't really affect the universe, like, the JoJo universe. But I'm okay with that, because it was still good, unlike part 5, but I'll get to that in a second. But, Kira, he's awesome. He's, like, a serial killer, but he tries to stay hidden, and he's also got a stand that makes people explode when he touches them. And it has, a lot of abilities. No other stand has more than one, but for some reason he does.
No, I think he just combines the abilities to make, like...
Well, he has that thing on his hand. Like, he literally chops off his own hand, and then to leave it there, it's sheer heart attack. It's that one little tank bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Which I also really like. And then, spoiler alert, this is the part where the spoiler comes in. His final ability, Bites the Dust. It is so cool. It is an ability where he touches someone to make them into a bomb, like before. But specifically, if the person tells anybody that Kira is, like, you know, the killer guy, then they and everyone else around them will explode. Well, not they won't explode, but everyone else who, like, they told will explode. And time will rewind by 1 hour, and then, like, an hour later, those same people will explode, but they won't know who did it. So basically, it's, like, the perfect way to hide that he's the killer, because it just, like, in chronological sense, it just looks like a bunch of people who explode. But actually, they knew it, but they...
It was Kira.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, that's my spiel.
Alright. Sum up part 5, because it's stupid.
Part 5 sucks.
I am actually not done with part 5, so you legitimately cannot spoil it.
Yeah, I won't spoil it too much, but it sucks. I hate part 5.
Too much.
I mean, it's not terrible, but just, like I said, it has no impact on the universe. Dio has a son. Epic. That's all we learn.
And that's all that
also,
matters.
no recurring characters show up. Koichi. Oh, that's the other guy. Koichi.
Yeah.
That's who I forgot to mention. I completely forgot about him. In part 4, that's also Josuke's best friend. It's Koichi and Okuyasu. Those are the two guys.
He shows up to get Giorno.
Yeah. But with Jotaro, and then, like, they're in there for 5 minutes, and then no recurring characters from any other part show up. And then the season just goes on, and it ends, and there's no impact at all. At least with part 4, like, we saw Joseph and Jotaro, and they, like, had new character development. But in this one, it's literally, like, just everything is new.
Jotaro has new character development.
His character development is saying that he wants to kill Dio-san. That's his character.
Now, part 6, on the other hand, I'm so excited for the anime.
Yep, I already read it. It's awesome. And I'm not going to say anything about it, basically. I mean, you watched the trailer, right? I can't wait for
Me?
the
Yeah.
anime. The trailer came out. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you know all the, like, characters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Jolene, Jotaro's daughter, in prison because she got accused of something she didn't do. That's basically the main plot. And then she makes friends. And shenanigans ensue. It also... Should I say this? I might cut this out, I don't know. It depends. But, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. The ending of Part 6 has... I've already told you this, Sam, but the ending of Part 6 has the most impact in the JoJo's, like, universe out of anything.
Yeah. You told me.
Yeah. It's, like, more than anything else at all. It's, like, massive consequences.
Consequences?
Well, I mean, you know, consequences...
Oh, yeah.
Like the, yeah.
No, alright.
Yeah.
You can also talk about Part 7 if you'd like.
Part 7 is... Oh, Ludwig came over.
Oh, yeah.
Part 7 is my second favorite part. It's got, I can't remember what his name is. What's his name? Jonathan. It's a, I can't really go into detail because that comes into Part 6, but, like the ending of Part 6. But Jonathan Joestar, it's not... No, Johnny Joestar, that's his name. Jonathan Joestar was the first one. His name is Johnny. But he's the new main character, and then he makes a friend named Gyro. I don't know which. And then it's called Steel Ball Run because it's a horse race that's called Steel Ball Run, and it's a horse race, and the person who wins gets like $8 billion or something stupid. And then it also has my favorite character in all of JoJo, Poco Loco. He's awesome. He's like a lazy dude, and he just like... He has a stand that literally just tells him good things, and also like kind of has premonition abilities, but like not really. All it really does is just like whisper, "Hey, you're really cool," in your ear, and that's it. That's the ability.
And then also Stone Ocean is called Stone Ocean because she's in an ocean of stone, like Jolene calls it that.
Oh yeah. Also because that's the name of the song.
Well, that's the name of every song.
Yeah. What's her stand called? It's like Stone Free, because that's the name of the song. Like it's stone free to do what I please. That's what the song is. And then it's called Stone Ocean. Ludwig is atop his perch. He's got a mountain, and then he's...
Yo, hold up. They have Racer Blue 3s for $240 at the shoe store.
Oh, shoes. Oh, cut out that you said what town.
No, don't cut it out.
Why?
Oh yeah, cut out the town. No, the town.
Yeah.
The shoe store in the town we're in, though.
The shoe store in the town that we were in.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not a huge shoe guy.
We're in Springfield.
Isn't there a real place in the world called Springfield? But it's not.
There are it's the most common town name.
Yeah, that's a good point. Springfield.
Our 3 viewers decide to go to every single Springfield to find us. They never will.
I'm going to a water park in what time?
All right, let's stop that. But let's end the episode.
No, 5 more minutes.
How much is so far?
30 minutes. So we're at our time. Is there anything else we need to talk about? That's
Nope.
really all I wanted. Okay. In that case, this has been Lawson and Sam because Michael is lazy. Signing off.
Have fun, y'all.
Yeah, have fun. Have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.